Hello and welcome back to Kim Reads as we continue with stories from the Bible. The Flood. By now, thousands and thousands of people lived on earth. This human race had turned out to be violent and greedy and evil. When God looked at the earth, he was sorry he had made it. God decided the wicked people on earth were to live any longer. Everybody must be drowned. I think the word's supposed to be weren't. Anyway, but then God paused because he remembered one good man in his family. This man loved God and tried to follow his ways in spite of all the evil around him. This man's name was Noah. He had 3 married sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. God decided to give the human race another chance. He would let Noah and his family live and bring forth a good people devoted to serving God. God directed Noah to build a large boat called an ark. Following God's directions exactly, Noah made the ark of cypress wood and strong reeds. He covered the outside with tar to make it proof. The ark was 3 stories high, with a door on one side. When the ark was ready, God told Noah to store food on board, enough to last a long time. Finally, God gave Noah the passenger list. Noah and his wife, his 3 sons and their wives, plus a male and female of every kind of living thing. The animals, even the insects, would come on board the ark in pairs. When the passengers were on board, Noah closed the door of the ark tightly. It began to rain. It poured rain for 40 days and 40 nights. Little by little, all the water raised the ark from the ground. Soon, it was floating. By now, all flat land was underwater. Even the tops of the mountains disappeared in the rising water. Everything and everybody on earth was dead except for the people, animals, and birds and other living creatures on the ark. The ark floated on the flood waters for 150 days. Then God decided it was time to dry the earth so the ark could land. He sent a hot wind and gradually the water level went down. Noah could see only water all around him, but he knew God had promised to bring the ark to dry land. Luckily, there were birds on board. Noah sent out a raven and then a dove to search for dry land. The second trip the dove made, it brought back an olive leaf. Noah waited another week and sent out the dove again. This time the dove didn't return, so Noah knew it had found dry land and started to make its new home. God floated Noah's ark to the mountains of the Ararat and told him and the others that their journey was over. As they gone into the ark, side by side, each pair of animals, birds, insects came onto dry land and went forward to make a new world. The first thing Noah did was make an altar with offerings of thanks to God. This deed was so pleasing to God that he made a promise. He said that no matter how wicked people became in the future, he would never destroy the world by flood again. As a reminder of his promise, God made a sign that would appear in the sky among rain clouds. The sign can still be seen today. It is a rainbow. And that's the end of that story. See you later.